fucking stupid. Just so unbelievably stupid.
become your new god now.
Okay, wow. Literally the next run. Thank fucking Lord for that. Oh my god, I was so fucking mad at myself for that stupid choke. Literally choked because I tried activating on... If I just did that axe spot, I would have been fine. I should have just not even activated for the rest of the song. I'm just too fucking blue-pilled, as in star power pilled. Should be obvious, but just in case not, my whammy bar on all of my current guitars are broken, which is why I'm doing this to begin with. It's not like even if it wasn't, I'd be putting up great scores on this engine, and I likely wouldn't have bothered to look up or especially memorize the path for this anyway. But yeah, this is, I think this is the only Death Magnetic song that I didn't FC back in the day. At least, of the notable ones, I probably didn't do, like, the Cyanide or Suicide and Redemption, whatever they're called, because they're boring as shit. But I think I did every difficult song. Probably will redo them again, especially because I'm not sure if I ever did the more boring stuff, but this is the only song in this pack I was worried about. Very surprised I hit that solo 2 runs in a row. Did not spend too long practicing it, namely because already, like, within 10 minutes of practicing fast strumming, the method I use for that is still just putting my thumb on top of the bar perpendicular, and within 10 minutes it's already, like, super painful. I can already feel the skin is about to break. And that's why a couple years ago, when I did all this fast strumming hell, Devil, Dueling Banjos, and I'm the One, I wore a glove because I just could not play or practice those songs for any prolonged period of time without breaking the skin. And just, like, once that happens, you're out of commission for a week, pretty much. Because I'm using an SG here, I might be able to use a different method, like putting the bar between my middle and ring finger, like forming a fist on the strum bar, which I did try. I didn't get any immediate success with it, and I'm not sure if I'd be willing to, like, put in any serious effort to, like, learn a new fast strumming method for basically one song at this point. I might just wear a glove again for Johnny I Hardly Knew Ya, since that song I'm pretty sure is easy enough outside of the fast strumming to where that wouldn't cause any like conflicts with just regular playing. But that's the only notable song left in this game's library. Yup. Another 100. Yeah, buddy. Ooh. Yep. And it ended on downstrom, which is just great. I don't know how are people consistent with fast strumming on this engine? Yep. Really did not expect that to happen since that ends on a downstrom. Oh, fuck off, Lou. Cool. Did not take long today, thankfully. I struggled so much with just getting to that outro for some reason. I say for some reason, like, I don't know, all fast strumming on this engine past a certain speed feels kind of broken to me for some reason. That's a load off. This will probably be the last thing that I at least include in this little GH3 full library FC thing, but there is a lot of easy DLC on here that I never had back in the day that I'll get knocked out. It's pretty weird, that last bit in Hard Rain, I felt like I was slipping behind in the tempo. Like halfway through the blues, I was already like resigning that I was gonna miss and ready to pause and restart. Thankfully only had one of those devastating overstrums at the very end. I mean, I just had that run like 6 minutes before this where I overstrummed once and it ended on a downstrum, meaning that I would have got fucked over, I'm pretty sure, either way. So I guess I should be thankful that only happened once. Thankfully, my fast strumming speed didn't totally leave me since doing that other bullshit a couple years ago. But this certainly did not make me miss going for these strumming grinds. But I guess at the end of the day, I got through it all. I just certainly won't ever be score grinding any of this strumming nonsense, that's for damn sure. Kind of forgot that I even set this all up on GH3. I have no idea if I'll ever go back for the other remaining Guitar Hero DLC. I really don't think there's anything particularly difficult at this point. Besides, like, yeah, like, I doubt I'd be willing to put up with, like, doing the rest of Death Magnetic on here and on Metallica, especially the Judas Kiss again. So, very doubtful, but you never know. Again, this was already set up on here, so I just remembered and figured I might as well try to at least get this full library done with, which I'm pretty happy about. Okay, I thought I did not get a good squeeze on that last act. It was also the first time I just didn't straight up miss the back end of that adjusted act by hitting it too early. Feels like I'm cheating on that third act back end by just being able to hold the front end ahead of time. That's basically what it is. Whammy bar's broken, so just fucking around with various things. I don't think that affects anything, but I just feel like that's kind of necessary on this game because of the added input lag. Okay, that was my first try on X3. Whammy bar actually seemed to work fine on that last act phrase, but there's a big difference between the whammy bar working and working well and consistently enough to make grinding scores worthwhile. So that really isn't indicative of anything, but I guess it's nice that I didn't have to play that last act super aggressive to try to get around not having whammy. I mean, I knew I could get some whammy off it, and the only reason I did this is because I happened to watch one of the videos on Score Hero, and the person didn't even whammy the last act. So it's like, well, I guess it's technically a no whammy kind of path. That seemed very lenient. I mean, I guess, yeah. I guess when they're eighth notes like that, what are you gonna do? I feel like this is definitely a song where if extended hit window actually does exist on this engine in some capacity, there's another note here, or that first stacked upper bound, which I never even tried, because I'm not trying to go crazy with this. These squeezes are not even hard. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say they're not hard. Like, they're not. But, oh my god. Fucking Motorhead, dude. I hate playing this band's songs on rhythm games so much. Overkill was just a total piece of shit to FC on World Tour. I just can never get the hang of this band's, like, tempo and the way these songs are charted on here, the like fret changes between chords. It's just such a pain in the ass every time. But I won't complain about, I mean, I was keeping track of ticks after the solo, but won't complain about the first all squeeze run not dropping any. And this finishes everything that doesn't use a whammy bar that I could find, except for the Big Kahuna, which I'm definitely not sure if I'm gonna try to take on. I forgot to show this in the putting holes in happiness, but I mean, I don't think any of these really require any proof anyway, considering they're not untied new firsts, so... Yeah, in case this ends up being the last thing I do here, I just wanted to, you know, kind of challenge myself, prove to myself that I can at least keep up in games without extended hit window. There's obviously a lot I'm not taking into account here. None of these songs used like reverse tick squeezes, which are exclusive to this engine as opposed to the Harmonix games. I don't know how whammy exactly works in this game, so even if my whammy bar was functioning in a proper state, there's no telling I'd be able to do anything notable. But oh well, at least accomplished a little something here, I guess.